красивых единоборств. Представляем вашему вниманию трехраундовый бой в тяжелом весе. Приветствуйте в синем углу рейджа спортсмен из Тулы, представляет команду Афанасов Тим, Денис Полехин. Спортсмен в красном углу рейджа представляет город Хасавюрт, Республика Дагестан, клуб Fighting Eagle по прозвищу Дагестанский шкаф. Приветствуйте! Курбан Ибрагимов! Итак, уважаемые дамы и господа, трехраундовый бой в тяжелом весе. Представляю вам спортсменов. Спортсмен в синем углу. Ему 26 лет, вес 119,7 килограмма, рост 180 сантиметров. Профессиональный рекорд. 2 победы, 2 поражения. Он мастер спорта по самбо, мастер спорта по панкратиону, призер чемпионатов России по боевому самбо, призер Кубка мира по боевому самбо. Представляет команду Афанасов Тим из Тулы. Приветствуйте, Денис Полехин! И его соперник в красном углу, ему 27 лет, вес 105,9 килограмма, рост 186 сантиметров, профессиональный рекорд 4 победы, 2 поражения. Он призер Кубка мира по ММА, чемпион России по ушу саньда, победитель Гран-при городов воинской славы по ММА. Дамы и господа, в красном углу рейджа не помещается дагестанский шкаф Курбан Ибрагимов! Fighting Eagle, Хасавюрт, Россия. Рефери Марко Бруссон, Королевство Нидерланды.
Red corner, blue corner, center of the rage. You both know the rules. Listen to my command. Protect yourself all times. Make it a good match. Shake hands. Step back to your corner.
Marco Brösen, the veteran referee for this heavyweight fight here at M1 Challenge at 73. Denis Polechinin in the black trunks faces Kurban Ibragimov in the red trunks, and Polechinin is a very, very powerful guy and a strong wrestler. In fact, the strongest wrestler that Ibragimov has ever faced. So let's see how long it will take until this one ends on the ground.
Well, Ibragimov has come out here on fire. He's jumping up and down in his corner before the fight started. Polechinin, on the other hand, is nice and calm, relaxed.
Yeah, Ibragimov was on a 4-fight winning streak until he lost at M1 Challenge 69, so he's obviously eager to get back on winning tracks tonight against Denis Polechinin.
I think Polechinin is going to bring Ibragimov in a false sense of security with the strike, and then he's going to shoot straight underneath them hands. Seeing that he hasn't got bad hands himself, Polechinin. He's just fired a 1-2, which was pretty quick for a heavyweight. Oh, tags him on the way in.
Big overhand right by Ibragimov.
Ibragimov looks at his corner. He fell to his knee, then looked over his corner as if to say, what the hell just hit me?
Polechinin, physically the stronger guy of the two, weighed in at 119 kilos. Ibragimov 14 kilos lighter, so really a big weight difference between those two fighters.
Well, Ibragimov is backing off now. We must have felt that first punch there.
Ibragimov a bit too hesitant, if you ask me, and should let his hands go more.
He keeps looking over to his corner, man. I know he'll not be wanting to throw kicks, because obviously against the wrestler, it's one of the easiest ways of getting took to your back, catching a kick and taking down to the canvas. But like you see, he is hanging back just a little bit, but he felt the first counter punch from Polechinin.
Ibragimov is a very versatile striker, has a background in Wushu Sanda, which is basically amateur MMA with a lot of kickboxing. So he is a solid striker, but as you said, maybe he's just cautious because he fears to get taken down.
Good job by the referee. They're just circling each other, throwing the odd 1 or 2 punches. We're halfway through the round, not a lot of action, so he's just told them they better pick it up.
Yeah, Marco Brösen, definitely one of the best referees in the business. Calling for action here.
Oh, spinning back fist, but he gets caught.
And now Polechinin is where he wants to be, in the clinch. Presses Ibragimov against the ropes here.
Ibragimov doing well to circle away from the ropes, but now he's caught in the corner buckle. Did well to keep well away from the ropes. Using head control. Nice knee to the body.
Yeah, but he needs to be careful with those knees, that he doesn't hit him low here.
Nice break there by Ibragimov. Well, Polechinin had his chance. Oh, nice body kick. Little bit of confidence now coming in from Ibragimov.
Now he's
firing the big hands.
Showing off some of those Wushu Sanda skills, but misses with the high kick and has to defend the takedown.
When you go high like that, you have a little bit of confidence against the wrestler.
But he defends well and ends up in top position here.
You can see his cornermen calling him to stand back up. Don't trade on the ground. Do not wrestle with the wrestler.
And Polechinin already breathing heavy here.
He's a big guy. He's carrying a lot of weight.
Yeah, and he expended
muscular weight.
Expended a lot of energy on that takedown attempt.
Ibragimov looking for that knockout. He gets it.
And
he wobbles him. Nice sprawl. Oh, Ibragimov gets the takedown. Great reversal.
And now that's a very bad position for Polechinin, because no wrestler ever wants to be on his back.
Yeah, exactly right, Mark. Wrestlers are great on top, but not very good on the back. But he's looking for the sweep. He's got a butterfly. He's trying to elevate.
But Poleckin looks exhausted here, and I don't think he has enough in the gas tank to go for a sweep here. Good call by Marco Brersen.
Poleckin saved by the bell, I think. 5 seconds left to go.
Takes his time to put his mouthpiece in. I think he needs this 1 minute break desperately.
Ibragimov started off tentatively, but when he realized that Poleckin couldn't take him down, that's when the guns came out. That's when he fired hard. And when he went high for that head kick, wow.
Yeah, here we see some highlights from that first round. Poleckin in the clinch, that's where he wanted to be, but wasn't able to do much with it. And here he caught that big right hand by Ibragimov, followed up by another one and another one. Hard combinations by the 105 kilo heavyweight puncher, Kurban Ibragimov. And Ibragimov looks ready for the second round, while Poleckin still looking exhausted in his corner. This will be tough 5 minutes for the wrestler, Denis Poleckin.
Well, definitely hard 5 minutes because he couldn't take him down in the first round when he was fresh. What can he do now that he's gasping for air?
And not only wasn't he able to take Ibragimov down, Ibragimov took him down at the end of that first round. And that's definitely a place where Poleckin doesn't want to be. Catches another left by the Dagestani fighter, Kurban Ibragimov.
Ibragimov will be expecting a shot. He will be expecting Poleckin to take him down here, but that's why he's not rushing into anything.
Yeah, but as exhausted as Poleckin looks, you can tell that his takedowns might come slow, and he catches hard punches by Ibragimov again, who takes the back of Poleckin now. And attacks with knees to the body and to the legs to create openings here.
Well, Poleckin, he's got a hold of the... Oh, there we go. I was going to say he's got a hold of the arm. He's not really doing anything with it. He's going to turn to his back to avoid the punishment. Ibragimov is just way too strong.
And it's Ibragimov on top again, and Poleckin breathing heavy with only 1.5 minutes into this second round. Brersen stands both fighters up again. Bad position now for Poleckin.
Yeah, Ibragimov will not be worried about getting stood back up. His striking is obviously the better of the two. Ibragimov hasn't got the... Oh, nice body kick. I was going to say he hasn't got the technical striking skills that most of the Russian fighters have, but he definitely has the power when he connects.
Ibragimov easily defended that desperate takedown attempt by Denis Poleckin and ends up in guard again. 3 minutes to go here in the second round. And Brersen stands him up again.
Well, you can see that Poleckin is not wanting to initiate anything. He's just holding on to the arms.
Yeah, and Ibragimov isn't as well. I mean, he wasn't very active in that guard.
He knows they're going to get stood up. That's why, Mark. You know, why waste energy trying to pull out of somebody's grip when he knows the referee will stand it up if they don't move.
Big hands by Ibragimov, just misses with a big left hand swing here. And Poleckin bloodied up.
Yeah, breathing heavy too.
He looks like he doesn't want any part of the stand-up against Ibragimov here.
Oh, spinning back fist. Oh.
Wind the elbow with the spinning back fist. Wind it.
Well, he got off lightly there because he had his back.
No. Continue. Fight. Continue.
Ibragimov, like I say, got off lightly. Poleckin took his back. He was standing up, but had his back. The referee broke them apart and warned Ibragimov for the spinning elbow. Wasn't an intentional spinning elbow, it was a spinning back fist.
Yeah, he tried to attack with a spinning back fist there, but that was a low kick. Brersen steps in immediately. Also, no intention here, but a welcome break for Denis Polechkin, who can need every break he can get.
It was hard to see from that angle, but that looked as if it hit the inside of the thigh. I'd like to see it on a different angle.
Exactly what I wanted to say, because as heavy as Polechkin is breathing, he might look for every break he can get. Big right hand from Polechkin now. And Ibragimov needs to be aware of those punches by Polechkin, because he can punch hard as well. Nice takedown attempt by Polechkin now.
But look at the defense, nice defense though. Ibragimov gets the underhook. I don't think Polechkin has the energy to take him down, definitely not. No, hands on the thighs now.
Yeah, and Ibragimov walks away easily. Right hand by Ibragimov.
Well, this is what you call survival of the fittest, and Ibragimov is certainly the fittest. Needs to be careful of the guillotine though, this looks pretty tight.
Ibragimov goes for the guillotine, can he finish?
Head's out.
Now Ibragimov looks gassed as well, Ian, and he needs to be careful that he doesn't run into a counter by Polechkin. As I said, 119 kilos is a lot of weight. And can end fights quickly if you get too reckless in your attacks.
Stand up. Fight.
Well, Polechkin needs to be quick at getting back to his feet, or he could be disqualified. He's got 14 seconds left in this round, but I don't think 1 minute rest will actually save him.
Ibragimov going to the body now.
Good tactic, to be honest.
Taking more wind out of Denis Polechkin. And the second round is in the book, folks. And to be honest, after the first one, I wouldn't have thought that we would even make it this far. Both fighters exhausted now after 10 minutes of fighting. But up till now, it was all Polechkin, if you ask me. Highlights from the second round here. Polechkin desperately goes for the takedown. This is that spinning back fist by Ibragimov. Polechkin immediately took the back. Got broken up by Marco Burst.
Give him a good dry up. Second out. Right.
Well, both guys slowly getting to their feet.
Good.
Yeah, both guys looking to stretch that 1 minute break a bit more to catch their breaths
Third last round. Check hands.
for that last 5 minutes of that heavyweight matchup here at M1 Challenge 73. Ibragimov looking for that big punch.
Give me action for the last
Polechkin
round.
looking for the takedown. Now it's Polechkin with a big right.
Well, Ibragimov's doing well with those body kicks, working well to the liver.
Yeah, he
And
goes to the body
taking
more
the
and more.
gas tank out of Polechkin. Nice. Well, Polechkin is such a big, strong guy. These one-shot punches, one kick shots that he's taken, he could take them all night. Will be wearing them out, but he can take them. I think he needs to. Ibragimov needs to throw 2, 3, 4 shot combination. Maybe
but
put him to the canvas.
he doesn't have the gas anymore to do that, and he's getting slower and slower. And as he does, Polechkin seems to land shots of his own now. It starts looking better in the stand-up department. Good low kick by Polechkin.
Yeah, Ibragimov needs to come in with a few shots. This is going to be a long 5 minute if they're just throwing one punch and one kick.
And Polechkin takes the back of Ibragimov.
Well, this is what he did with the spinning back fist. He was just lucky the referee broke him up. Now he's working for the choke. Pulls him back. Oh!
And that looks good. Can Polechkin take that fight and turn it around here in that third round? Needs to get below the chin of Ibragimov here. But Ibragimov, he does nothing to get out of this position here.
Oh, he's working, he's doing his best to do it. This could be it, this could be it.
It looks tight here. The arms of Polekin, very big, very tough to get them under the chin and finish the choke, but he has both hooks in, controls the body of Ibragimov.
Sometimes what you can do against a big guy who's tired, you can put your forearm and bicep over the mouth. Oh, he's out of it, he's turned. I was going to say you can put the bicep and forearm over the mouth and still do the rear naked choke. And it stops them breathing, and you've seen big guys tap doing that. But obviously Ibragimov has turned now, he's in top position.
He's in guard again, and now he's a bit more active, has learned from the two previous rounds, doesn't want to get stood up again. And attacks with those short body punches, mixes it up with punches to the head also. But referee Marco Persson has no mercy with both fighters and stands them back up again. And Ibragimov looks frustrated here.
Stand up. Fight.
2 minutes to go in that third and final round.
Well, if Ibragimov keeps it like this, he's definitely won the fight. So maybe that's what's in the back of his mind. I'm not losing, so why take chances?
Yeah, but he needs to be careful. I mean, Polekin, he stays dangerous, as we just saw with the rear naked choke attempt, but obviously his gas tank empty. Can Polekin pull off the big upset in those last seconds here?
He needs to be careful putting his hands on his thighs like that.
Yeah, absolutely, especially in striking distance. Polekin just received a yellow card for inactivity here.
Both of them received a yellow card. Kind of cancels each other out. But what it does in the mind of the fighter makes them move that little bit harder. If he gets the takedown, this could be dangerous. Good defense by Ibragimov, though he's on his knees. Needs to be careful of that guillotine.
Does Denis Polekin have enough left in the tank to finish the guillotine here? Or will Kурбан Ибрагимов take home the point victory?
Neither have any gas left. Oh, secures a nice takedown there with 30 seconds left to go. Now we will work.
Well, it almost looked like Polekin fell back into guard.
Just hasn't got the energy, Mark. Just hasn't got the energy to stay up right now.
Well, Ian, definitely not the most beautiful fight, but definitely a fight of hearts here between those two heavyweights. And 3 rounds are in the books. The judges have to decide who has won this heavyweight matchup between Denis Polekin and Kурбан Ибрагимов. Both fighters hug in the cage. Definitely a war of attrition. And as we see the judges render their decision, both fighters are absolutely exhausted in their respective corners and await the judges' decision. But there should be no surprises here. I think Ibragimov took the first and second round easy. But let's see.
Okay, blue corner, red corner.
Уважаемые поклонники смешанных боевых единоборств, по итогам 3 раундов в этом поединке победу одержал Курбан Ибрагимов! Fighting Eagle, Хасавюрт, Дагестан, Россия!